back in 2017. That was 8 years ago, pretty crazy. I remember the first time I used a cardboard VR headset to experience Dali's 360 video. I don't know if you've seen that video. It was the first time I realized I can experience artist work like that. It's such a memorable moment when you can feel like you're inside his mastermind and almost like a dreamland. I still remember the thrilling feeling I had. It was kind of lonely, but also peaceful at the same time. First, let's look at this Dali's film a little bit. And this is the video. It's 360, so you can scroll. Of course, when you wear headset, you can see 360. You're totally immersed. And in the middle of the video, you are flying. So you're above all this world. You see the creatures around you with the sound. Ooh, I still remember the first time how I feel when I look at this. It's quite crazy. It's very intense, actually. And that was the time I realized virtual reality is quite powerful when it's using in the right way. And of course, once I have Oculus Quest, I get new real VR headset. I've been there a couple of times. Every single time it gives me different kind of thrill feeling. And as technology evolves, I'm always asking this question is, how can artists access technology more easily, share their artistic world in a way that can make their fans experience their world more easy and more exciting? The other day, I came across the other video generated by AI, and it's like this. First, let's watch it together. I want to see how you feel.
Let me off the hook. I wanna run wild. Get tangled in the sheets with a lover that isn't you. 'Cause I was on my own without you. Let me go on. Oh, how the night.
Oh, sorry. Maybe I shouldn't get too emotional, but okay. Personally, I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan and I really love Pink Floyd, Kurt Cobain, all these legendary musicians. For me, maybe because of my age, it's not just the nostalgia feeling. It gives me chills and it makes me so emotional to feel that they are alive again, and then you can experience their art, their music, their creativity in a new, complete new immersive way. But can you imagine if one day you can inside you can go inside your idol or or the legendary artist world, no matter he or she is creating music or making art piece, and then you can see this person right beside you showing you the process of his working, um, the idea they have when they create that music piece, the story behind the album cover. Those moments, I think it's not that far from us, which is pretty exciting thing for me to think of. That's why I love the combination of art and technology, and I do think the future of the combination can bring us a lot of exciting moment to experience. In this video, I'm not just talking about how emotional I get when I see content like that. It's more about to look forward to the future of how artists can use technology to create a world for fans or people to get inside your world more easily and to understand your work more immersively and deeply with the depth. That's why 10 years ago when I started YouTube channel, I didn't even think to talk in front of camera. I just went to artist studio and made hundreds of videos just for me to have the access to see the process of creative moment. As technology evolves, I feel like there will be a breakthrough. The way to experience art for us, it will be very different in the future. It will be way more accessible again, and then more immersive. And it's like you have the portal to connect with artists, to talk with artists, to ask questions, to experience the whole new world through their art. And the possibilities are endless. For today's video, because of all these emotions, I did a bit research and I want to see what's the technology now, what is happening now that maybe perhaps can help artists to get to that point. And of course, over the years, we also helped artists to make, like, for example, virtual galleries or augmented reality art. It is very expensive, to be honest, and a lot of work. Unless you're really famous artist who can get a lot of sponsor, it is not that easy for individual artists to do something like that. But as technology evolves, I want to be able to, through this channel, share new possibilities. Perhaps in the near future, it will be a very accessible way for each artist to create a world for yourself. And, like, the portal is right here. Like, you can invite your fans to come inside the portal and then just completely immerse in it. And you can have your own avatar inside a virtual world to, yeah, build connections there. And surprisingly, I did find one new tool that kind of made me feel the potential of all these possibilities. The tool I want to talk about today after I research is called WorldLabs. It's like a browser-based tool that turns any 2D image into 3D environment, 3D world that you can explore. It's pretty impressive with the technology now because it's not like any kind of fancy 3D software that you have to download or you need like a supercomputer to do that. You just need a browser and that's all you need. Apparently this company is a spatial intelligent AI company building the large world models to perceive, generate, and interact with the 3D world. So let's go take a look at this website. At this moment, you can't really upload any image yourself, but you can see the prototype of it. They have an image based on the image, and you can use WASD to explore this image world because AI will generate the environment of it. So for example, this room you can go in, and then you can also change the camera effects, dolly zoom. I'll address the link underneath my videos. You can go explore the world yourself. I'm not here to say every artist should make their work uploaded to this kind of web browser environment for people to, experience your art as if they're playing game. That's not what I mean. My imagination for the future is more like if there's technology like that, easily access from 2D image to 3D world, then it will be very easy for artists or accessible for artists to create some kind of environment. Maybe their 3D avatar inside, maybe the little pieces of their ideas inside this image for their fans or audience, art lovers to experience the work in a new way, to connect with them in a new way. Say, I personally love artworks that has some rooms to interpretation. I don't really love work to super literal. So this kind of tool will definitely give the chance for artists to explain more about this work without being literal. Does that make sense? 3 years ago, when I was obsessed with virtual reality world, I went a lot of art show. When I live in Canada, I went to Kyoto University art exhibition that I showed on YouTube. I will show you in the video here. They presented the work in the virtual reality environment on a very surreal way, not in the gallery. Some of them in the gallery, but I showed a couple of them that, for example, in the water, the art piece in the water, or in the cloud. So you immerse yourself into the art world in a very surreal way. And if that environment is what artist wants to show to the people, and is, for example, that somehow inspired them in a way to create a work like that, that will give it more depth into the artist's world. And then that's the future I want it to be. Even now, sometimes I'm pretty obsessed with my own dream sometimes when it's very surreal and very colorful. So I sometimes will use AI to generate that image of my dream. I will try to interpret, write it down, my dream, and try to make it as vivid as possible and let AI to generate the image. I want to see the artist world. I want to see the artist dream, the sketch, what you sketch. Maybe you can generate a world of your creative process, that your idea, some sketches, and some of your dreams. All those things can be part of the experience for people to join, to connect. That'll be a really fascinating future I want to be in. Let's go back to the Dali's world for a bit. The melting clock, the bizarre looking elephant, the sound. I don't think Dali will think one day people will experience his art in this way. And the same with us, maybe in 20 years, how we experience art will be completely different than just looking at the canvas. I don't want to just observe art, I want to live in it and I want to be part of it. I want to be able to, every day, if I have access, every day, if I have the chance to meet a mastermind, I have a lot of questions to ask. And of course, all these answers might be generated by AI, but it will be based on the analyze the artist's work and point of view. Somehow, I wish all these artists, including some fashion designer and I really love, I wish they left more works, more process of their works, and more recordings of themselves. We can easily access to all this creative mind and then inspire each other to build something more fascinating in the future. So yeah, that's really what I'm hoping, and I hope we can witness this one day. And let me know what you think about it. So I'd love to hear your comments. Please share your thought with me. I love to hear what you think. And thank you for your time for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe my channel and join our Discord server. Let's get this conversation going. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye.